go. So many things going on at the same time. Okay, I'll be back.
Becky says she's going to be on shortly. She lost some keys or something.
Is the map on Foundry supposed to be grayed out right now?
You're muted, Warren.
Okay.
I leveled up.
How do you get to your character sheet without the token?
In the upper right hand, yeah, you answer.
Gotcha, thanks. It has all my XP, but it still says I'm level 1 in Foundry.
Totally forgot you had that going on. Just choose. I'm just doing my roguish archetype real quick while we're waiting on Becky.
We have a few moments. Any questions?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I think we're good.
You were choppy there, what'd you say?
I'm good.
Okay. I'll be right back.
I shall return post haste.
So Blix, do you have our XP as 1510?
Sorry, I'm on the I will answer that in just a minute. I'm on the manage levels page trying to figure out my new archetype.
Did you level up?
Yeah, that 81 put me into level 3.
You must be missing some experience points. I'm only showing I'm at 791.
I show I'm at 776. So I'm missing some too.
Y'all should all be the same.
Hang
Yeah.
on, maybe I'm wrong. Hang on.
But we're trying to figure out.
Okay.
This can't be right. Mine is at 1525.
I think I was playing around with your sheet.
All right, what are you guys at?
791.25.
And I'm at 776.
Go with the higher of the two.
Yep.
Can you post that in chat?
Son of a gun.
So the 81 we got for fighting the knight and all the deserters or whatever.
Yeah. There's
Are
one
we
more.
getting anything for...
There's one more person for down below, but you won't get those experience points until you're done.
Okay. For the snake thing?
Yes.
Oh, you know
Okay.
what I did? Okay. All right. I was in D&D Beyond, and I tried to actually put in the 0.25, and it doesn't do that. So it
Nope.
automatically like shifts characters over as you keep typing numbers. So I ended up adding like 700 or something like that, 800. All right, 491.25. Got it.
What's the? Let me go to her character real quick. So what should y'all be at?
791.25.
Okay, where do you add experience points in this? So I click on the experience points thing. A thing pops up here. Manage levels, manage experience points. They should be at 7 what?
91.
791.
Okay. And Kratz is updated.
That makes sense because Foundry showed me at 695 before I messed everything up.
There we go. And if you're on your character sheet, here I'm going to share my screen real quick so everybody can see this. I've done this before. Oh, Raphael, are you present? Because I don't see you on the screen. Raphael, Le Fox.
I think he said he should be back post haste.
Well, no need for me to show it if he's not going to be here, so we'll wait. So basically, if you click on the B on your character, then you'll scroll down, you'll see it says Update Character. It'll then pull all in your Foundry stuff. They've made it a little bit easier now.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and I wanted to share this with y'all real quick. It's not required. Don't feel it's required, but I just wanted to let you know. I am doing a Patreon now. Although I'm trying to... let's see here. Where are my tiers? I've always had a problem with this thing. I don't quite understand how Patreon wants you to... See, War on the France, post, explore creators, manage memberships. No. What the hell is that?
I try to do this that hard at the same time, and I'm always
Here it is. Yay. Again, like I said, this is not required, but my other group is helping out because hosting costs, and they're listed on the first tier. Up to y'all, but you don't have to. Just letting you know. Becky, still not here? It's in chat, by the way.
In Zoom chat or in Foundry chat?
It's in Foundry
Oh, there
chat.
it is. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see under the tier the total cost a month to run this game, to run these games, all in total is $35 a month.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. So,
I get paid on the 21st,
you know,
and I am going to.
this is not required. I wasn't asking before, but Jay McKissick, a friend of mine, recommended I do this because he wanted to help out. Because I'm now,
Yeah. No.
he's now going to run a game, so I'm hosting his services also. So that's why he wanted to help out.
Well, yeah, he's absolutely right. You shouldn't have to foot the bill for that.
It's all right. I've done it for years and years and years. All right. So I don't know when Becky's going to be here, so we're going to go ahead and start. Let me turn the playlist music down just a tad bit. So, as y'all can tell, where you last left off, you had been hired by Lady Serpentwind to make your way to the Das Volk Abbey, which is nestled in the Ashkeeper Peak Mountains. You were to help some orphans be escorted down from the mountains and to the south, I believe, to Alfield. Kind of away from the war efforts that are slowly ratcheting up by the Empire and the dynasty, the Kryn dynasty. You made your way up easterly towards out of the Felderwin town and in through the tillage towards Talonstad, where you know the abbey is not too far from that. But you got ambushed in the forest where some individuals said they were Crown's Guard. I'm sorry, Empire Guard, and had asked for the Righteous Brand. Had asked, for money to make sure you passed through. Realized that they were obviously deserters or probably bandits wearing military garb. You got into a scuffle. Eventually, you were victorious. But during this time, the ground collapsed under some of you, and you found yourselves down in an ancient tomb deep within the ground. The tomb had a very strange artwork all about the walls. A twisted, writhing kind of pattern. Very much so reminds you like a Geiger kind of environment, to put it simple. Eventually you figured out, as you looked about, there were a total of 6 statues and 4 candelabras that had 3 candles in each one. After a bit of experimentation and perhaps a few points of damage from beetles that were being released from the chest of the statues, you managed to figure out that you needed to put candles and light them on the statues themselves and stand on the silver disc. When you did this, secret doors opened up in the chamber. You had found the door that led to the west and a door that headed to the south. You decided to head to the southward door, where you made your way down a cavern, down a cave complex. Down a temple complex and some stairs that opened up into a chamber where, again, this lichen was growing all over the floor, which gave a slight greenish glow to the area. And you discovered that there was another chamber that had a statue to the north and the south of it, with some light glowing in that chamber. You also noticed there's an obelisk in the main hallway, and I'll ping that on the map right now. Let's see, X. So if you can see that, there was an obelisk right here with carvings and etchings on it. I don't think anybody explored that.
Oh yeah.
And we ended with you fighting a snake, a large snake that was entrapped within a circle. It seems that you realize that there's lots of puzzles and tricks to this dungeon, and you were able to figure out that if you stayed back out of its strike range, you would be able to attack it from afar. And that's kind of where we last left off. Who would like to take over Kazidi? I don't know how you say her name. I feel horrible that I can't get her name right. But Katz tonight until she shows up.
I'll take over until she shows up.
Let's see here. Can I do actors? Katz. Configure permissions. All players are considered owners. Owner, and owner. Save. You should have full access to her character now. You may have to refresh your UI, by the way.
Got it.
Okay. So, where we last left off, we had just finished the combat, and it started on round 4. It just finished, and you're back to the top of the order. It's Blix, my constrictor, Pandora, Nick, Raphael, and then Katz is that order of initiative. We're currently in.
Finished that.
No, it's still alive. We had to stop early.
It?
Yeah, we had to stop early.
Right, but you had said that
We were done.
Yeah. We've got a little skull on it, and you said.
Oh,
that
I did. You're right. Oh my
round,
god, I didn't
you
set the hit points to 0. My bad. Oh my god, I'm so
Because
terrible.
we had accidentally figured out that it couldn't hurt us, and we could hurt it, and it was just going to go on for several more rounds until we killed it.
That's right. Yay! Thank you for reminding me. Because I thought that was the case, but I looked at my notes. I didn't see my nose. So being kind of a blonde, ditz, I guess. Or it could be a brunette.
You're so fired. No, I'm kidding.
So, having vanquished, as I continue on as we last left off, having vanquished this viper, this giant or large snake in this chamber, you see there's 4 columns in this chamber. Looks fairly nondescript. And like I said, there's 2 statues in the center with 2 alcoves to the north and the south, and a pillar to the an obelisk pillar-like structure to the west, where Katz is kind of standing.
Where's Pandora? Oh, she's over me. She's under. Yeah. Okay. We're on the same spot.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where they're fighting from, was the same
Only-
spot.
She doesn't want to stand there because she doesn't want to stand where she just got moved to because of the green gas.
Right.
So I'm gonna
I'm
move.
going to investigate this obelisk here.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a investigation check. You can make it public if you like. So when you're investigating, what are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking to see if there's anything movable on it, if there's anything like a trigger or a switch, or if it moves itself.
Okay.
Let me know if there's any carvings on it.
There are.
All right, that's a 20 on my investigation check.
So yeah, you begin looking at the statue or the obelisk, kind of looking over the old etchings. This is some very ancient writings on this on this obelisk. What languages do you speak? Let's see. Where are the languages in this thing? Features, languages, Common and Draconic. You do not recognize the language. It has a very hieroglyphic kind of design to it, you notice.
All right. I announced to the group that there are there are markings on here, but I don't know what they are.
I'd like to go down and investigate the snake pit, but are you guys okay with that?
Yeah, I'm kind of torn between going and investigating the snake pit and taking a look at the obelisk.
Before we do anything else, Pandora, you have to move your token because it's really messing with me.
Her token's down on top of you.
All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and investigate the obelisk, and then we can do the snake pit after.
Okay.
Or can Kazidi read any of the engravings since she's already over there?
If she wants. You have to see what language she speaks. Languages: Common, Primordial, Deep Speech, and Gnomish. No, she does not recognize the languages.
So I'm over there now, and I speak several languages. Don't know where to find that in here on.
So if you're
Think
if you're in Foundry VTT, open
Yeah.
your character sheet up. On the first page, attributes, you'll
Yeah.
see the word features. Well, if you scroll down, you'll see size, sense, languages, Dwarven, Primordial, Common, Celestial, Undercommon, and Elvish.
That's all correct. I just don't see that blessing. Oh, blessings of knowledge. Okay, got it.
You do not recognize this language either, unfortunately.
Becky's here.
You do know that there are old ancient languages that predate the calamity, pre-calamity eras within the Wildemount. But None of you seem to recognize this.
I'm going to take the one parchment that I have. No, I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to do that on the way out in case I find anything more valuable than that, because I only have one sheet. But I want to take a rubbing of it so that I can add it to a library somewhere or something.
All right.
All right. So
none of the obelisk like moves, or there's no like triggers or anything like that on it.
So on your you saw nothing with your investigation check, but you weren't like. Well, maybe you were. I don't know. You didn't really state. You were looking at it for what was on it. You
I
can
said
make.
I wanted to move it or see if there's any triggers or anything movable on
Yeah,
it.
nothing.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
What time is it? Because we were attacked in the middle of the night.
Well, we had the first watch and then we were attacked.
So it's still kind of early-ish in the night.
So you had you did your first watch. So it's probably about 10 p.m. right now. You just took up 10 minutes worth of time searching the obelisk.
Part of me wants to say, let's go back up and get some more sleep and continue on with the quest that we're on, but come back here later.
Well, we could sleep and then in the morning we can come down, check it out, and then head on our way.
I agree with that for sure.
You'll notice the snake down in the main chamber begins to like dissolve slowly but surely. It's like
I'm gonna run over and sniff it.
you can run over and sniff it.
Yeah.
All right. When you move into the room, you notice to the south a door opens up leading southward. As soon as you move into the chamber.
Now I want to go see what's in that door.
Down, girl, down.
But could be shiny.
I'm gonna back up and jump into the room.
Is there anything like back in here that would be interesting?
You wish
That
to
catches
investigate that area?
Yes.
Okay. Please give me an investigation check. You begin looking around this chamber, and you don't see anything that really stands out.
I would like to go down the hole.
Okay. Up to y'all. What do y'all want us to do?
What's up with the snake pit? Is it just a place where the snake was at, or is there anything else
So
in there?
underneath the snake, there was a an emblem with etchings that resemble the etchings that were on the obelisk, but you can't really just make them out looking at them.
Okay.
And it has a slight glow to it, and in the center of it, there's like a almost like a multi-sided drawing with various other arcane images on it and etchings within it.
I'm gonna follow Pandora down the hole.
Let's go jump on the circle, see if it moves.
You said there were arcane symbols on there?
Maybe.
All right, I'm gonna have Cats go over and look at the symbols, see if she recognizes what they might be.
What do you do?
Perception?
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, no. That would be a no. Arcana check.
You want perception or history?
Okay, either one.
I'll do history.
I'm doing history also.
So, Kat, you kind of look at it with a discerning eye. You can tell that it's very ancient and probably is from a pre-calamity society, which you've already known. But beyond that, history doesn't really tell you much about what these carvings are or what they represent. You could study them, perhaps, and see if they have any arcane nature to them. They must have, right? Because a snake did suddenly summon up out of here, and the snake's completely dissolved away by now.
I relay that to the group and saying that right now we don't have really enough information. It's just really old. So, but things could appear as more snakes. So we could stay or we could leave. But up to you guys. Come on. Nix, I told you this was a bad idea.
I'm gonna go ahead and venture down the hole.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
You go as well.
You begin making your way down the corridor. The stairs are extremely steep. They lead down a very sharp angle, and it's almost disconcerting. You're having to put your hands against the wall at times, and it's like step, 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 and you cover a great distance in under 5 feet. You know, it's like you're dropping really fast downward, and it continues on downward southward. What do you wish to do? And you have night vision, right?
Yes.
Have you set up correctly? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Again, all along the walls, you see these strange, bizarre etchings. At the bottom of the stairs, after a good 10 to 15 minutes of slow progress down, you see another obelisk, like the one you saw above. Slightly smaller in its design, and it slightly blocks off the corridor a bit, making it look a little bit of a squeeze to get around it.
Do I see
Before we
that?
go any further, can I just say that what if the first obelisk was some kind of trigger for the snake? And what if this obelisk is some kind of trigger for another danger of some kind?
That's
Well, I was thinking the first obelisk was a trigger for the green haze poison stuff. So maybe we should go back to sleep upstairs, up on the ground.
Kitty cat, you're the one who wanted to come down here.
Yeah, I know. And now I saw an obelisk and I got scared.
Sorry, I don't want to climb back up those stairs. I'm short.
We can hop on the
Kat, are
shelf.
you following? Or you're staying upstairs. You're muted. Becky, what are you gonna do?
I'll go in behind. I'll go from behind. That's fine.
All right, go ahead and move your token where you want to be.
First, I gotta move myself on the map. There we go. Said it collided with the wall at least once.
Yeah, you gotta. It's kind of particular about your movement. All right, Kat, you step past the corridor and the door behind you shuts.
Yay.
Not to Warren. To you. You know who you are.
So Pandora, you begin. You hear a noise from the corridor. As soon as the door behind y'all shuts, the corridor gets a little bit darker, and you hear a off in the distance somewhere, and you see bits of I wouldn't say flashes of light, but like a rolling gentle light that comes from the west and the east, where the intersection is to the south of you.
Oh, heck. Let's see. I would like to. Hold on. All of my spells disappeared.
Hey, Pandora, let me past you. I'm going to sneak past the obelisk.
Okay.
So I want to crouch down and sneak to here.
Your spells did disappear, didn't they?
Yeah.
Must be a bug. Go to Go to Beyond D&D and just run it from there. Here, let me try this real quick for you. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pull up her JSON here and paste it in, and just do it manually. Huh. Yeah, your token's not bringing in your spell book. Yeah, just go to D&D Beyond. You can cast from there if you like, or just tell me what you want to cast. Boy, that sucks. What's going on with that, I wonder?
Well, they're not in D&D Beyond either.
Well, that
Uh-oh.
explains it coming in on the JSON.
Yeah. What happened?
I had to manually enter them on Foundry last time because they weren't in D&D Beyond.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. What were they? Do you remember?
Yes.
You saying they weren't on D&D Beyond? They should be.
They're not on my character sheet now.
Let me go here. Guys, give me 1 second. While I try to help her out real quick.
It's all the paladin first level.
No problem. Were you able to add him back into D&D Beyond at all?
Let's find out real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go spells. What's one of your spells you have?
I was wanting the Divine Faith, I think it's called.
Divine Favor?
No.
So just a hint, whenever I make a character, I always download the character when I upgrade it, just so I have it on paper,
Yeah,
just
the
in
only one I
case
see is
anything happens.
Divine Favor. You may be talking about class features and stuff. There's Divine Sense, Lay on Hands, Fighting Style, Divine Smite. Yeah, I don't see a Divine Faith. I'm not sure what you're talking about. There is Divine Favor, which probably is what you're referring to.
Remember what it did, Pandora?
Hmm.
The spell that you're looking for, what was it that it did, generally speaking?
It's the one I cast on Nick earlier that added plus 2 to the armor class for 10 minutes.
I think that was Divine Favor.
Until the end of your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 damage on a hit is what Divine Favor is.
Okay, hang on just 1 second. I have a paladin under a different game that has that spell that she's talking about. Just give me a sec.
Sure. Could be a class feature, maybe?
It is.
Divine Sense, Lay on Hands, Fighting Style, Divine Smite.
No.
No, it's none of those.
What
Class
is that?
features. Racials.
I know she has Lay on Hands.
It's Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith? Okay.
I did print it out.
Yeah, Shield of Faith, so you need to prepare it. So got that one prepared. What's the other one? Here, let me show you what I'm doing just so you can see. I'm going to share my screen. And we'll eventually get past all these little hiccups here. And things will go a little smoother. Let me go here, and I want to... Alright, share screen. And I want to share the screen here. Share. So I'm looking at your character, Chris. Can you see it?
Yes.
Are you able to see your screen?
Yes.
Sorry, my dogs are going nuts. So I click on spells, and you'll see manage spells over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go to known spells. These are all the spells you know. 1 second, let me shoo my dogs. All right, so you click on prepare spells, and known spells are all the spells you as a paladin know. And what I did is I typed in shield up here, and I can see it. And I hit prepared, and now you have that spell prepared. And as a paladin, you can prepare X number of spells per day that you're able to cast, right? And so spell slots, first level, you have 2, right? And so you have Cure Wounds and Shield of Faith prepared. I don't know if you can prepare anymore. You have 2
I
of
usually
3.
prepare 3.
You have 3. So what's another spell you want? You can list this. Let's look through here, right? Bless adds. It's pretty cool because it adds a bonus to everybody's ability. Then you have Ceremony, Command, much other one. You can click on any one of them and see the definition of what it does for you. So how about you try that, trying to prepare a spell, and I'll see if it appears on my UI. Let me know when you've done it.
Okay. I should have 3 prepared now.
And let me look. Spells. Cure Wounds, Searing Smite, and Shield of Faith. Great. Alright, so if I go back to Foundry now, and I'm going to double click your token once it unlocks, and hit the B, and I'm going to say Start Import. Let's see what it does. Then I go to Spellbook, and you got those 3 spells. There you go.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Alright, so back to the game. Sorry for the delay, guys. Or folks, I should say, right? It's more gender neutral. So, you see, like I said, the obelisk to the south. You see Blix is taken off past Pandora, stuck between her legs, slid past the obelisk, and you see a glowing brighter light at this point to the west and to the east. What do y'all wish to do? It's getting a bit brighter, you notice.
The obelisk is getting brighter?
The glowing lights to the west and east, and that weird, odd noise you're hearing.
Something's coming, y'all.
Yep.
Still screen sharing, Warren.
Oh, am I? Huh!
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am. Let me stop sharing my screen because you're seeing too much. All right.
All about it. It's just the map.
Yeah, well.
All right, y'all. The door is
Poor
locked.
virginal eyes, I saw too much.
Alright, so we're going down, or?
We
Well,
can't
we
go up.
can't go back. So yeah. Blix, do you want to move further down the hall so we can jump past these lights before they get here?
What do y'all wish to do?
Moving past the lights?
Mm-hmm.
I take a look both ways down. Is that a floating ball of light?
It is.
Oh joy.
This like a little corridor that I'm next to?
So the corridor continues southward, and you see it suddenly takes a hard turn to the west, and around the corner you see what appears to be a slight alcove to the east. Raphael, you hear movement, more movement coming your way, and then coming around the corner you see a glowing sphere of phosphorus light that's kind of twirling and twisting. It's got like little wisp of tendrils that kind of light that kind of wisp off of it and kind of roll out like a corona on the sun, but it kind of rolls back around to its body. The core of it is a semi-translucent, bright core. It's kind of pulsing and whoa, 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 glowing. And again, these wisps of light just rolling up like little solar flares, but they're a whitish light, and it rounds the corner there. And between you and Katz, who is north of it, as it rounds the corner, and you hear more of it, another one moving from the east, heading your direction. And then suddenly, right when it rounds the corner and sees you, it becomes much more bright as it appears in front of you, taking on its full color. What do you wish to do? It hasn't seemed to make any kind of move towards you yet, but it's growing and brighter and pulsing more, like it's building up, and actually you feel the hair on your neck begin to stand up in an electrostatic kind of way. What do you wish to do, Raphael?
I yell, everybody get down.
I get down.
I lay
And
down.
I
I also boogie.
yeah.
I duck.
I duck. Move one step forward and duck.
All right.
Quack, quack. I just move one step back and I duck, whatever.
All right.
Crawl and lay down next to it.
One second.
Nick, where did you go? You disappeared off my map.
He's over here.
I made myself invisible.
He has that ability. Okay, Nick. So you duck off into the alcove to the east. Raphael, you move away
Yes.
from the creature. Kat, you see this creature up in front of you. You're into the stairs. You kind of duck down, taking a knee, I guess, and it's glowing. And it's kind of pulsing back and forth, and then it moves east-southward really quick, like towards Raphael. Can I go ahead and get you on a roll initiative, please?
We weren't even bothering it.
Woohoo! Nat 20.
Woohoo!
I've been
Always at the
rolling
bottom.
terrible for initiative, which I guess is okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to do.
Okay, Raphael, the one in front of you goes first. It kind of, like I said, it pulses suddenly. And it makes this weird static, like almost like a Tesla coil kind of sound as it moves forward. And you brace for the impact, but it doesn't discharge anything. But instead, you feel that your hair on your body kind of stand up, and you feel like something's being pulled from your skin, like you're like being pulled apart, kind of like in this weird ghostly kind of fashion, and part of you just kind of wisp away towards this wispy kind of ball floating in the air, and you can see this ethereal smoke like this being pulled from you. I need you to make
Is that radiant damage?
I need
or
you
is
to
that-
make a saving throw, please. Constitution DC 10.
Normal? In public, yes?
You can make a public.
Okay.
It does not give a damage type. 16. So you successfully save against the magic of this creature. So it does that, and then as that fails, then you hear a loud whoosh, and then suddenly everybody's hair stands up as an electrical charge is dissipated through the chamber, and a shocking bolt goes through the chamber, hitting Raphael, or possibly. Armor class 14. Your armor AC is 11. Is that correct, Raphael?
Correct.
All right, that does hit you. So electrical shock is kind of out through the room, hits you. You all see flashes of light all about, and then the creature immediately. No, it took a. Okay, until its attack, yeah. So it can become invisible until it attacks or uses a consume life, or until so it stays visible. All right, and that will do 9 points of damage to you, Raphael. And I do believe y'all healed back up all the full because of the wands you had, correct?
Yes.
2 potions too.
Okay. All right. So it does 9 points of damage to you. Did you deduct that? Yes. Okay. And that's its goal. So it kind of pulses and the light just streaks out towards it. Lightning kind of, those coronas of fire or of light suddenly just kind of congeal, almost like they kind of concentrate to a straight beam and then it's kind of jaggedly hit Raphael. And you hear him go, ah, 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 as he hit by this and it kind of vibrates around. Let's see. Yeah. And that's its go. All right, Blix, what do you wish to do? You're up.
Am I able to shoot past Pandora and Raphael?
Yes. Yes,
All
you
right.
are.
Then I would like to shoot at the light with my +3 arrow using my short bow. It's a 20 to hit.
All right. You do hit the creature. Let's see here now. Imperial, the Wizards can wear or carry anything. Can't wear corporeal movement, move through, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So you do attack it, you hit it, and what kind of damage is this? This is a short bow, so it's piercing. Alright. 14 points of damage to the wisp. Yeah, so your arrows fires off, skitters off the wall, then bounces right into the wisp, kind of like a ricocheted shot, because you didn't want to hit your friends. It hits the wisp, but it passes through its body really easy. Like you do see some damage to it, but it's definitely not effective as much as you had hoped. And it kind of pulls strands of its life force away as the arrow passes through it.
All right. I am going to step this way and hide.
All right.
That's-
You want to give me a stealth check, please, and do it.
Blind.
Blind. Thank you. Let's see here. 27. That's a critical. I'll tell you that just for the hell of it. Alright. Let's use that for now. Alright. And that's pretty impressive. Yeah, you go around the corner and whoosh, nobody knows you're there. Alright. Anything
The
else?
entire party forgets you're there. No, I'm
Right.
kidding.
Who is this Blix person we knew? Yeah. Alright, anything else?
That's it for me.
Pandora. You see bolts of light. You hear your friend Raphael go ah as he gets hit by it. Blix comes around the corner, fires off an arrow. It hits into it, but it pulls wisp of the light away from it, as if they have some physicality to them, but not as much as you would as you've seen in other creatures when she's hit them with her short bow. And it's beginning to pulse and charge again. Anyway, what do you do, Pandora?
I would like to use my longbow.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow, got a crit. Roll for damage. Now, when you roll a damage, make sure you hit critical damage.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Does that look right? So you doubled the dice, is that correct? Let's see. Yeah.
2D.
Yep. All right. You do hit it again, like your friend Blix did, but it's so ethereal. It doesn't quite do as much damage as you had anticipated. Anything else?
I lay back down.
You lay down? Is that what you said?
I lay back down and try and blend in with the darkness.
So you're gonna go prone? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There are conditionals. Let's be aware of that when you go prone. All right.
Mhm.
Another one comes zooming around the corner, 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. It comes zooming around the corner, passes through the first will-o-wisp, passes through Raphael, and zooms all the way down to where Pandora is. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw or die. DC is 10.
Who is you?
Pandora.
Okay.
You fail. Whoa. All right. Target dies. You are at 0 hit points. Just like that. That sucks.
Ouch.
Yep.
All right. So the wisp comes around, and you see it kind of pulses, and you see again life forces being pulled away from your body, and a white wispy tendrils are pulled away from you, and you're like, and your face gets gaunt and pulled in, and it pulls your life force out, and you go, poof, onto the ground, and it grows brighter and brighter and brighter when this happens, and it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. It then vanishes from sight.
Wow.
All right. Cats, what do? You saw one of your friends far down the hallway just drop dead.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and prep. It's a little light, so I'm like trying to figure out which one to use. But I'm gonna go ahead and just to see what happens, I'm gonna use witches. Are we on a new day, or we're stuck with the same spells we've had, right?
Had a long rest.
You have not had a long rest.
We haven't had a long rush, for sure. Okay. I'm gonna hit it with Ray of Frost and see if I can freeze it. So the one right in front of me, because I can't really do anything about the one that's all the way there because I have two people
Cast your spell.
between me. So I'm gonna try to do the one that got Raphael.
Well, the other one's vanished from sight. You can't see it.
Got it. Okay, I clicked it. Come on. There you go.
$17?
Be a hit.
That's a miss.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. So your ray...
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a miss. Your ray hits the wall right beside Raphael, freezes a chunk of the wall over. Nothing happens to it. Anything else? Good try, though.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions, so at this point, because my character doesn't have bonus actions, I'm just gonna duck back down.
Okay. Nick. Around the corner, you can see your friend Pandora drop to the ground. You see ice shatter off the wall next to it on the west wall over here, and has no effect on Cat's missed it with the spell. Raphael looks in harsh conditions. What do you do?
I'm going to say disengage Raphael and draw blood with my sword, setting it on fire.
All right.
And attack the thing.
Ooh, yeah. So you got to roll 3, and then.
No. That's my fire thing.
Okay.
Okay. And so to attack with the flaming greatsword. So it'd be a 20.
Yes, that's a hit. Flaming
And so it'd
greatsword.
be normal fire magic damage.
All right. Fire magic damage, huh? Alright. That does the full damage. Alright, yeah, so you come in with your sword, you cut into it, and the ethereal energy on it is just totally disrupted and shreds right and left and vibrates, and it goes extremely dim from its initial glow. And it doesn't even glow as much as it was before.
Good going. Yay.
Right. And then the fire damage is going to be 3.
Yeah. Yeah, so finally, as you slice through it, and then you pull your sword out, and as you do that, the fire whisks through its body, and you notice the ethereal wisp all about its body, but just turn in a reddish, bloodish kind of color, and it just shreds off of its individual, like, tendrils of soot that's kind of floating in the air, and they get from white to red to black as it burns up internally, and it disappears from sight, vanishing.
Very nice.
Help.
And it's dead.
I got you.
The other one is not around.
So bonus, I say fire seems to work. That's it.
All right. The other one has vanished. Who wants to go help your friend Pandora?
Me. I have stabilized the dying. No, spare the dying. Excuse me.
All right.
So I have to touch her. No. And spare the dying. That's it. There we go. How do I roll that? It's a cantrip.
Spare the night. Just read it off. Just click on it if you like. It's right there in the text. You don't roll anything. Any creature that has 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable.
Right. The spell has no effect on
effect.
undead or constructs.
Yeah.
But,
So is that a spell, or is that a cantrip?
it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. So you immediately cast it. You're back at 0 hit points, and you're no longer dying at this point. So you up to her, you put your hand on her, Raphael, and you call upon your deity. Who is your deity?
Iun? I assume I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know.
I-O-N?
Yeah.
I think so. Let's see if it shows up in D&D Beyond.
I-O-U-N, I think it is.
I-O-U-N? Yeah.
You worship Ewan McGregor? What?
I think that's right.
So am I conscious? Can I talk?
You're unconscious still.
I go over and give her pass a healing potion. Oh shit.
Be sure to consume your consumables, please.
Yes.
That's 2d4 plus 4, is it? Or 1d4? I can't remember which one it is.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2, alright.
I
9.
have,
You get 9 hit points back. It's not bad. You're almost full again.
I have healing hands. How does that work? Not saying that I'm using it right now. I just want to know how.
Put it in
So
the
you lay it on your on a person, your hands, and you say, "I want to give them X amount of hit points back."
Is that from my hit points?
No, it's from the pool that you have.
Okay.
You've got a pool every day that replenishes whether you use it or not.
Gotcha.
And you just say how many of the pool you're giving them, and that's it.
So my pool is 1, so I can only give 1 hit point.
It grows quickly.
Thanks, guys.
All right. What do y'all wish to do at this point?
Well, we come
Carry
this
on?
far. Do you want to continue following where this goes?
I
I
do.
feel like we need to head west. Maybe we can circle back around to that tunnel that headed west from the main room.
I found some stairs.
Stairs.
Don't get too excited. They're not shiny.
I'm gonna follow Blitz.
All right. One second, folks. All right. So you're gonna follow. Yeah, you do see some stairs. Kat, you staying way back there, or are you gonna move forward? If you click on your token, by the way, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to move yourself. Just click on your token, hit down arrows on your keyboard. If you're having a hard time with the mouse.
It's not that. It doesn't work well on the keyboard either.
All right, I'll move you. Let's just speed things along.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just,
Alright,
it's
so
been
yeah.
a pain.
You'll make your way around the corner, I guess, and what you see is some stairs leading down below, further into the depths. Blix, what do you wish to do?
Carry on.
Going down.
Yep.
I look at Raphael, who looks kind of in poor conditions. Like, you doing okay, man?
I'm staring at
I'm
my
also,
wand of healing,
Also-
wondering whether I should use a
Okay.
charge of it or not.
But we should have
I'm
some
also
healing
wondering
potions.
what time it is and what time we're going to need to be back when the orphans wake up.
We don't have the orphans yet. We still haven't gotten there.
You know you had several days to get there and pack them up. You definitely had buffer time. You do know that from the conversations you had. So
I
anyway,
follow Blitz down the stairs.
all right.
I think some more obelisks.
So Blix, you go down the stairs for another good distance, and it finally rounds around multiple times like you would like in a skyscraper, right? The construction here again, like I said, has that alien-like Romanesque design to it. It opens into a larger chamber. And this chamber goes west to east, has 4 obelisks, each one again with the strange runic carvings on it, and then an exit to the east. In the east, as soon as you step into this chamber, 1 second please, you begin seeing a glow emit from the eastern chamber, from to the actually I want to do a little larger than that. I should have a little bit more of a, yeah, something's emitting a glow to the within the chamber. It just kind of like gets brighter and brighter, and then it stops, and you see a bit into the chamber, this glow kind of emits to the corridor to the east of you.
All right, I'm gonna get up against this wall and hide and wait for the rest of the party.
Okay, do y'all all proceed down the stairs?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You all make your way into the chamber.
I'm gonna come over here and hide behind Blitz. Hide behind her.
So if you can, give me hidden rolls, please.
Or
Hide.
stealth.
Yep. Blix. Okay. And Pandora. Okay. Thank you.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my wand of healing. I imagine I can't heal myself, so
Why not?
it's 1 point of health anyway. Might as well save it for something more critical.
Hexa, you're muted.
How many points or charges does your wand have? I think you've consumed all but 1 or 2, right?
I had 4 left,
Did you?
I think.
Let's
Might
see.
be 3.
3.
I think you only had 3 left.
Yeah. I think-
Yeah, I had 3 left.
All right.
Don't use the last charge.
Right.
So you pump away, and you have 1 charge left, and it does a normal heal on you.
Wait, I thought he had just said he decided against it.
Oh, you're not going to use your wand?
Well, I thought I had 3 charges left.
You do have 3 charges left. Are you using it or not?
I'm using One of those 3 charges, yes.
Okay, I misunderstood. My apologies.
Yes.
That's all right.
So your staff, I'm sorry, wand. I need to actually rescan it. It's not a wand. It's actually supposed to be a staff. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my mistake. One expends charge. So cure wounds, 1 charge per spell level, up to 4th level. What spell level do you wish to cast it as?
Just 1.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
Cure wounds is going to do you 1d8 plus your spell casting modifier. Does that wand have a spell casting modifier?
1d8.
Yeah,
Okay.
plus your spell casting modifier. So use
Plus.
that's interesting. Usually they give you that.
So that's a +4?
I
No,
think
that's +2. Yeah.
let's do +2. Yeah, I'll have to research that.
1d8 plus 2. Normal.
That's 2d8 plus 2 plus 2. So it'd be that's too many dice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
It's 1d8 plus 2 plus 2, and then I hit roll. You get 10.
Yay, so I'm back up to 13. So I can't go 14.
Okay. All right, you're back up. You the wand glows a bluish color that kind of washes over your body, and you feel your wounds stitching up, the damage and the bruising lessen as it cures your body. What do you wish to do at this point, folks?
Thank you kindly. I'm taking a look around and I'm noticing what looks like gold off in the next room over. And I go, this area seems fairly dangerous so far. You know, lots of creatures attacking us, but not to excite anybody too much. But I think I see gold in the next room.
Shiny. You should go check it out while I'm hiding. Pixie wants to join us.
Pixie is welcome to join.
All right. What do y'all wish to do at this point? Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Let's take a 5-minute break.
Oops.
5-minute breather, folks. Ugh, where are my eyeglasses? Can't see without my eyeballs.
Our box.
Okay. Everybody back?
It's like Pandy is not back yet.
I'm here.
Pandora, Chris.
I'm back. Sorry.
It's all right. So you've all found yourself a bit tired and exhausted from the various things you have dealt with before, but off in the western chamber that's off to the chamber to the east of you that appears to have some kind of golden structure that you can't quite make out, and something off in the darkness that's glowing a slight whitish glow, but it's off in the distance. What do you wish to do?
Be able to see the map would be nice.
No! Yeah,
What?
let me activate the map for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Muy bueno.
Way banned.
I'm muted. That's probably why you all are ignoring me.
Yeah, well, yeah, no.
Yes.
That and amongst other reasons.
Yeah. Do you guys want me to sneak in or no?
What are you eating?
I'm not doing it. I died last time.
Is that ice cream, Blix?
This is a chocolate mug cake with fudge frosting.
You know,
Weird.
I miss in-person gaming because we could all share food and stuff.
Right?
She's
Oh my
like,
gosh, remember that? What did we do? A cocktail hour gaming session?
Where we all just fancy.
Yeah, that was.
I
we had a
wasn't.
fancy
I
guest.
wasn't there.
I
Yeah,
remember-
when you guys did fancy and I couldn't go. Yeah.
we all got dressed up, yeah.
And I got to wear finally that black sequin cocktail dress I have. That was fun. Didn't we do like a pajama party one as well?
Well, yeah, I actually
we
I
played
shared that picture
things.
recently up on Facebook.
Yeah, we did theme nights.
It's gonna be nice when we get back to doing that.
It will be nice. I think I put my earrings on backwards. Yes, I did. No, they're fine. All right. Anyway,
Regarding the sneaking in to investigate, y'all, yay or nay, or somebody else want to go in?
Yay.
Investigate. You have better sneaking skills.
I am very sneaky.
so you're gonna try to sneak in, and I got your stealth check a moment ago. So you wish to sneak in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can move your movement. So you're moving half your move if you're being sneaky. So remember that.
All right, let's see, 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
That's half.
So you move into this chamber and you see two large pyramid-like structures coated in gold to the north of you and to the south of you. You also see beyond them two discs on the floor, similar to the room you entered on, but not quite as large, with some kind of weird etchings in the center of those discs. And of course, the room continues on to the east of you. What appears to be some kind of altar or something off on the eastern side, and it's quite large.
That's probably benign. I'm gonna signal to the group, if they can see me, that it's safe to follow, and then I'm gonna go investigate the pyramid to the north.
All right, those who are watching her, she moves into the chamber beyond. Obviously, you can see her move in. I mean, right? And so you see her like waving back towards y'all to move in. Now that does affect your hide. So can I get you to do another hidden hide check, please? If you're still trying to be stealthy.
I am still trying to be stealthy.
Okay. So you begin moving further into the room, but where do you move on the map, please? 15 feet.
I'm just going to right here,
All right.
this pyramid. I'm not touching it, just looking with my eyeballs.
So you're just looking at it, or are you investigating it?
I'm investigating it. Again,
Make an
only
Eyeball.
okay. Make an investigation check, please. Hidden. Private DM roll.
as soon as, there we go. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so you're kind of like looking at the structure. It's clean, clear, smooth gold, but it's obviously some kind. And you know what like gold foil is like. You can tell that it's inlaid over, not inlaid, but it's like coated over some structure beyond. It has a slight texture to it, but it's still quite impressive. But as you're looking at it, you notice the hair on your head kind of stands up a little bit and it frizzes out. And you feel like electrical like static charge coming from the structure as you get near it. So you kind of back away, and then you just get a couple like just maybe a foot away from it as you back away, and your hair goes back down, but you still have that tingly sensation across your body.
It made me tingle.
It gives you the tingles.
There you go.
Are y'all coming in or what?
What do y'all wish
Yes.
to do? You can move yourselves. If you're not doing slow movements, then it's just your regular move.
I recommend not blowing up my stealth by barging in. Just sneaky.
You're all getting tired, actually, as you're moving in. If you haven't had much rest, and it's getting later as the time moves on. Just letting you know.
I would like to go back, please.
Becky, you're muted.
I would like for my cat to quit playing with this toy right behind my computer.
Becky, you're muted, baby. We can't hear you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say baby. That's so not like politically correct.
For what it's worth, you can call me baby.
Hey, baby. So Becky, what were you saying?
Baby.
Becky, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Becky, non-baby. We can't hear you.
Type in your question, I guess.
I don't know. We can't hear her. She's not unmuting, so I don't know. Becky.
I just unmuted.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I had to take a phone call about getting a key replacement for my vehicle. That was the technician.
Okay.
I'm gonna set up an appointment for tomorrow.
So are you going to move into the chamber, or are you going to stay back in the back room? What is your plan? Are you going to stay where you are, or are you going to move in with the rest of the people?
I was reloading the application and it did not reload for the second time I tried. Okay, that's why. No, I'm just gonna follow Raphael.
Okay. Raphael, where are you going?
I think I'm gonna go there.
Okay. Becky Kate kind of follows behind you. She likes your tush, right?
I'm an Azamar, so I'm sure it's a very lovely tush.
It's a very lovely tush.
I always take up the bat because I'm the spellcaster and I can do it from distance. I don't need to be up front. My
You're a
job is to keep
spellcaster,
people
so you do it
alive.
from distance?
She does it from a distance. All right.
It makes me a nephew.
So you all move into the room. Like I said before, there's 2 golden pyramids that go up at a very sharp angle. They're not like the ones that you see in Egypt. That they're certainly not that big, right? These are much more almost obelisk-like angled. They're very sharp, and they go up high to the ceiling, which is probably close to about 40 feet above you. And again, all along the ceiling and the walls arching up to the steep ceiling, it kind of steeples out above you. There are these weird Escher-like, not Escher, but Geiger-like drawings all along the ceiling. There's 2 desks. There's 2 discs to the north and south beyond those pillars, beyond the golden pyramids. And beyond that, you see what you think is a some kind of large altar, overly large. And beyond to the north and south of that, you think you see 2 more discs, but you're not sure.
Does anyone else feel like we're getting close to the chamber where the mother alien is laying the eggs?
Ooh.
I have an idea. 4 of us stand on the 4 discs, and Cat stands in the middle. So that way, whatever comes out, she can cast wherever she needs to. Let's just get it over with.
I think we
I'm
should
gonna lay
check
my
out
hands on first.
I think we should check out the 2 piles of skeleton things first.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Have a better idea as to what we're dealing with.
Oh yes, there are skeletons. I totally forgot that.
All right. While somebody goes to investigate skeletons, I am unable to move.
Yes, I have the game paused right now.
That's right. I am going to go stand next to the northwest disc so that when everybody's ready to do this thing, I'll be in place.
Okay, now that I'm done laughing, I'll get in the middle whenever. Okay, be on pause.
I'm going to check out this northern skeleton pile.
Is this the middle? Does that look like the middle? I'm good.
Yes.
One more to the east.
There?
Okay. So you begin moving about the chamber, and I advise you on Foundry to kind of zoom in and look at the disc as y'all move and look at them. As you look at the bones, they all have a charred kind of look to them. Something has definitely, I would say, burnt the bones, but they definitely are brittle and they crack easily to the touch. The disc.
A stop sign, a square.
I've got an octagon up here.
Mine has a single line.
2 lines, 4 lines, 6 lines. So that indicates
Stay at the northwest, or do you want me to head
order
over
that we
southeast
start
over
in.
You also see all along the walls, repeated over and over again, as the Game Master scrolls back up through his notes here. 1 second. I'm going to post this in text for you in the D&D the VTT chat. So all along the walls at different junctures, you see these words repeated, and there's one of them also repeated only once on the altar itself, and it says, "Beware, serpens." SERPENS. And it's repeated numerous times along the walls, on the altar itself, but nowhere else. You see 4 discs. Each disc has a shape in the center of it. and you see the two electrically charged, statically charged, whatever you want to call it, golden pyramids to the west of you. The bodies and skeletons on the floor seem to have some type of they're very brittle and break easy, and the bones have bits of charring here and there on them. Not burned, but like they've taken some kind of damage.
All right. Well, looks like we need to be prepared for something. You said each of the things have different shapes on them. Raphael said something about maybe like an order sequence, depending on the sides.
Yeah. It looks like, in theory, it's either 1, 2, 4, 6, or it's 6, 4, 2, 1, hypothetically. Let me see. Is that Fibonacci? No, it's not.
Sorry, an octagon has 8 sides, not 6.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 4, 8.
So
So each one doubles.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, so that's binary, not Fibonacci.
So maybe I should jump on mine once. Flix jumps on hers twice.
So I've drawn on the map little orange lines that represent where those words are repeated in the chamber. The length of the lines don't represent the length of the wording. And when y'all first walked into the room, by the way, the wording wasn't it was in the strange hieroglyphic shapes you've seen, but as you looked at them, each of you, your primary language, whatever language it is you speak, they morphed and shaped into your language that you could speak. Whichever is your primary language. So if it's, be it Common, Elven, Dwarven, whatever it is, it
This
renders
is witchcraft.
it renders itself in a language you understand.
Witchcraft.
Just like magic.
So, you want to go in ascending order?
Yeah, let's try that.
All right. I jump on my disc.
So you're on a desk.
I jump on. Raphael, you're number 4. Get on your disc.
All right, getting on my disc.
You all 4 get on your desk. All right.
Sounds very happy about that. I don't like it.
Yay.
What kind of mayhem have we unleashed?
You hear a
Oh,
and the golden pyramid suddenly, like, static electricity, like, shapes up around them and along them, and out of the disc you're standing on, electrical charges discharge up and through your body.
Good.
And you each take 1d4 points of electrical damage, and I will roll that for you. You all take 3 points of electrical damage as it strikes through your body, and then the pyramids begin charging again.
I jump off the disc and I have applied my own damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Do you all disembark from the disc?
I
Yeah.
am off the disc.
Okay.
Ian.
Do you want me to bring you some food, or do you want to wait until after you're done?
Is that Miss Elizabeth in the background? Hi. I will take a hamburger, medium rare, with a side of fries.
I have pork tenderloin wrapped in bacon, mashed potatoes, and salad.
All right, the game's over, guys. I'm bye. Bye.
Nice to see you guys.
Yes, food, please.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, besides the pork tenderloins, what do y'all wish to do?
Y'all want to try it again and deepen the order?
So that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I'm going to go investigate the altar.
Okay. So on the altar, it's got golden filigree all about it. And there's no particular words or shapes. It's just very odd, like you would see on a dinner plate, right? The little filigree that kind of goes around the edge of a dinner plate. It's golden in its nature. A beautiful bluish sky blue, pearly-like cloth kind of lays over it with a snake head in the center of it. And right in the front of it, etched on the cloth itself, facing towards you, you see those words that I mentioned earlier. Beware serpents.
I would like to gather up bones and put one bone on the disc with 1 slash and 2 bones on the disc with 2 slashes, and 4 for 4 and 8 for 8.
I think that's a great idea. Let's go for it.
Yes.
All right. So you put the bones on the various discs. Nothing seems to happen.
Any more bones?
I try to lift the discs, specifically the number 2 disc.
Yeah, it is like part of the I mean, with a crowbar and enough time, you probably could pry the stones loose.
I have a crowbar. I'm not going to do that.
Are these stones movable?
Those stones are just they're some of the ceiling here is crumbled away and fallen down to those spots. You can look up and you can see there's like just the old age of this complex has taken some damage over time.
Right.
Are there
But
enough
are
of
they
the-
so heavy that they can't be moved to sit on top of the discs?
Yeah, you could. They weigh about anywhere from a pound to 5 pounds.
They're doing that. I'm going to come over here and touch the writing on the wall on the south side.
You touch the wall, writing, and as you run your hand across it, it kind of glows beneath your touch like a phosphorus kind of effect. Like, I don't know, you ever like run your hand across sand on the beach when the algae is kind of blooming? It'll have a slight glow and then it dissipates. Kind of like the floor is doing all about you as you walk around. It does the same effect. It kind of goes, glows and glitters, and then it just fades away as you move your hands across and stop touching it. But nothing
Okay.
seems to happen.
Okay.
Do y'all want to go back and try another hallway?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Elizabeth, what'd you bring me?
Food and wine. You should regain a hit point for that.
I'm not sure there were any other hallways, though. Everything was just kind of an alcove, dead-endish sort of thing.
Well, those balls of light came from other hallways, and Nick hid in a hallway.
All right, let's go.
So you'll go back to where you were before. I'll move your characters because you won't be able to do it yourselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
So back out of the chamber, make your way up the stairs again, several flights of stairs. And you find yourself at the, probably not the right order here, but I think Pandora leads, then Nick, then Kat, then Raphael, then Blix and Raphael, or something like that. Anyway, you find yourselves back in the corridor, heading northward. You, let me make an adjustment here real quick, because you would be able to see this a little bit. And you do see a slight glow to the northeast area over here. This is where Nick had hidden before. What do y'all wish to do?
Let's go in here. Oh, it's just an alcove. It's like a nothing.
Yeah.
I investigate to see if I can find any hidden doorways in this little niche.
Okay, hang on one second. All right. Yeah, give me a investigation check. All of you are now fatigued, by the way. So you take on 1 fatigue, please.
And how do we do that?
So your character sheet should have a fatigue option on it.
Oh, exhaustion?
Yep. Sorry,
Thanks.
too many damn editions of D&D and other games. So, yeah, you take a point of exhaustion.
Excuse me.
And I will. So you know what exhaustion does to you. I'll post this in chat so you can go look at it.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, joy.
So,
You're feeling the fatigue of prolonged combat, fighting, and not getting sleep.
tell me about it.
But I slept like 12 hours yesterday. No, I'm
Right,
kidding.
right.
I say we camp here.
In the corridor?
Yep.
So, Nick, as you're sitting there kind of looking around the corner, you see that wispy ball that took out Pandora earlier, kind of floating in the corridor to the east. You kind of, and it pulses and glows, almost like something out of Harry Potter, right? It hasn't
I was
seemed.
like, I don't want to
It
rest here. This is where I died.
It hasn't seemed to have noticed you yet.
Kind of notice or motion to the guys that I see floating ball thing.
How do you motion that?
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can all see you. I can see you
Nice.
at least.
There you go. Nice.
That kind of got the point across.
Yeah.
So what do y'all
And
do?
after I see that, I run back to the corner.
The cat runs away. Meow.
The cat is not going to chase down a ball.
No, not this particular ball of fuzz.
No,
It hurts.
that specific ball killed me. Dead. I don't like it.
What do y'all wish to do? Stay here and rest, or what?
Well, we could try and kill the ball thing, or we can go back to the room with the altar and rest there.
I say let's rest in that little chamber before the altar.
Do we know how long it would take us to get back to the surface?
We can't get back to the surface. We're trapped.
We didn't actually try the door. It just closed behind us. We could maybe reopen it.
You have to go through that corridor where that shiny ball is. It's up to y'all. Not saying no.
We have to go through the shiny. Yeah, but the corridor, yeah, that's closed. So we have to find a way out.
You can certainly try. You know, there's no saying you can't. I'm just warning you that that sphere hasn't done anything because it hasn't seemed to notice anybody yet.
If somebody wants to try that door, be my guest, but I do not want to.
I mean, if we want to go back to that throne room or whatever room and just kind of sit it out, I guess we could do that just so we could get some time asleep. But we're going to have to find a way out.
Does
You
anybody
can-
besides Nick have a way of doing magic damage to take that will-o'-the-wisp out quickly?
Fire damage apparently works, so I can.
Okay.
But it's not that. It's getting through the door. The door is closed behind us. We would still have to go through the door.
Right, I understand that.
So you're all having
But
these
there's two
conversations
different
and
problems.
stuff, and you didn't really say you were trying to do it quietly. So I'm gonna have the creature make a perception check real quick.
All right.
Fair enough.
Noted for next time. Damn it.
All right. It has not seemed to have noticed you yet, as you're all
Thank the
talking.
gods.
Everybody go quieter.
It's kind of full right now. So. Hey, Louie, how are you doing?
I'll go
Big
back.
boy.
Maybe it's fat and sedate. Let's kill it.
Is there another path that we have not tried yet beyond this door?
Just the one where the light is.
Well, there's also the.
Are y'all
the
trying to
road.
be stealthy in this conversation? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Everybody,
okay.
please make a hidden stealth check, please.
Don't forget, everybody, you're disadvantaged.
That's right. So
Yeah,
Nick,
because what's the
Nick,
thing?
you need to roll again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
And Pandora, did you roll? I need you to roll again, please. I only see one roll for you. Oh no, you did it already. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't press private.
Raphael, good. Blix,
Do you want me to roll again?
yes. No, you said keep lowest. That's good.
You said Blitz?
Yeah, she failed. She did a public roll, so you know your thing. So it's a challenge, a group challenge, and so the number of successes and number of failures is a challenge to this, and it still has not seemed to move as y'all all be kind of whispering, all spread out along this corridor, trying to be quiet, but you know it's you know there's a bit of echoing, and it kind of pulses for a minute there, Nick. And you kind of look around the edges a little bit, and you see it kind of shifts a little bit and moves in y'all's direction, and then it kind of hovers there, but doesn't seem to do anything else.
I behind the little wall, whatever, where they can see me. I like wave my hand like real fast, and then like lower it down. Like it's coming. No, wait, no, it's not.
So what do y'all do in this corridor? You're all so
I
quiet.
lower myself down and get really quiet.
You lower yourself down and what? I guess she's getting real quiet because I can't hear her. So
That
Alright.
is what she said. Yeah.
your speech is muted. That's why we couldn't hear you. Anyway, so what else? What else really y'all do? What do y'all do?
All right, outside of the game, do y'all want to kill this thing or do y'all want to go sleep?
So this is out of character.
Yes.
I don't want to touch it.
I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, I'd like to sleep. I mean, you know, down to just 2 uses of my wand, so.
All right, so why don't we go back to a secure little room, get some sleep, and then deal with this guy in the morning.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right. Cool. Back in the game. I'm gonna come back over and kind of motion everyone to get away from the floating wisp. All right.
I'm gonna go sleep right there.
So you'll make your way back down the stairs, back to the larger chamber. I don't presume you're going to go into the eastern chamber unless y'all want to.
No.
And
No,
y'all
that sounds like a bad idea.
Y'all going to take a rest here?
Yes.
All right. Who's on first watch?
I'll take first one.
I'll take second.
So Nick is second watch. Blix is.
I'm also gonna take off my breastplate when I'm sleeping.
If you sleep in your armor, you will not get rid of your exhaustion. You'll actually get a second exhaustion point. Just letting you know that.
Yes, that's why I'm taking it off.
Cat's easy third.
Pandora, are you in your armor, out of your armor? I don't know what you're doing.
Does chainmail count as armor?
Yes.
I'll take it off.
So we have Blix is first watch. Nick is second watch. Who's third?
I'll take
Cat's
third.
easy. Cat's easy.
Raphael is third watch.
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you
Yes.
now. What are you wanting to do? Okay.
Okay, because I've answered this like 4 times, so apparently my headset's not connecting. Because I kept saying 3.
You want 3? Okay, so we'll give you
Okay.
3.
I'll take 4. That's fine.
Okay. Raphael's the fourth. That's plenty, and that would leave Pandora out, or y'all can make shorter watches and do 5.
Do y'all want shorter watches?
Sure.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll do 5.
Alright, so
Do I need to pray or meditate in the morning or not?
yeah, yeah. So you'll wake up first thing in the morning, and you'll begin your like it's part of your resting cycle.
Okay.
So at 8 a.m. basically is when you'll come around from your rest. All right, so we go back to my time tracking sheet here.
Does resting heal us any or not?
Yes. So if you take a full rest, you get your hit points back. Spells recharge. You can readjust your spells you have for the day. So if you want to go to D&D Beyond real quick and look at your spell allotment, you can make a choice if you like. I need Raphael to roll 1d6 plus 4 to see how many charges you regain. You cannot exceed 10 on this, by the way. So 1d6
Wow.
plus 4. You can roll that. Chat. And be sure to own your character sheet to hit recover.
Recover.
Raphael, so you gain back 6 charges. You had 2 left, so that puts you at 8.
Okay.
Staff
Thank you.
or wand of healing. 8 charges. Okay. Also, as you're resting, you
And
got.
so we're no longer fatigued, right?
That is correct. You're no longer fatigued. That one condition is gone,
Yay.
and that is divided by 5. All right. Each of you got 295 experience points for your rest. That's how many for what you had prior.
Hmm?
You got 295 experience points during your rest. That's all the monsters you've encountered so far and challenges you've overcome. You've rested, you get awarded experience points.
Badass.
So that should put us at 1,086.25.
Possible.
Level up.
I think that levels us up. Maybe.
Yes.
It might, and you can level. You've had a rest. If you want to do that now, or you can just get your hit points and then do the leveling later. It's up to you.
I'm leveling.
All right,
I'd like to level, please.
go ahead and level. So the total experience points everybody has here is going to be what? EXP.
108625.
So 1,086 experience points. I don't think you can do like 0.25, can you?
No.
Yeah.
Manage experience.
So everybody go to your character sheet in D&D Beyond. You'll see your name right here. Let me do this real quick. Do. And I will share my screen. And we will do this one here. Share. So for example, I'm on Pandora's character sheet. And you'll see her name right here, right? Let me hit the control key. If I click below her name where this experience point chart is, I click that, over here on the right hand side of the screen, you'll see her character sheet. Down here, you can manage experience points. Since you already know what your experience points should be, you click that, and you go to set experience points, and you're going to type 1086 and apply changes. Boom, there you go. And you can now see she is level 3. That does that for you. That's not what I want. And now you should be able to level up your character sheet and stuff.
Yay!
I think you do that by hitting the little anvil right here and going into your character, I believe. And be sure to click the long rest button because you took a long rest. And there we go.
Long rest.
So y'all go ahead and take a few minutes to level your characters, and then we'll do the next part. There's like no major, pressure here. Is that okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Did everybody see what I did? Kate, did you see what I did?
No, unfortunately, my computer decided to pop up Windows update, and now I'm having to reschedule it. So no, I didn't. I was trying to get back.
I will add your experience points for your character.
It literally disconnected me from Zoom, and it just launched me back into Zoom. So hold on one second. Okay, I'm back in. Okay, I'm back into Zoom. Go ahead.
So I'll reshare for you. So you can see here I've got your character open, and what I did right here is that below your name I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to select manage experience points because I know what your experience points are. Instead of adding experience points, which you normally do right here, you're just going to set it. And so I'm going to go 1086, apply changes, and it now puts that on there. And then you're going to go to character builder, and you're going to go in and you're going to go through the process of leveling your character. Right here it says you can level up. So you'll make your way through that process.
Cool.
Nothing here.
Okay, though.
Nothing here. You kind of make your way through it. I'm not sure you'll get much out of this level.
Well, not much until 4.
All right.
4 and 5. That work?
Hey, while y'all working on that, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Dance party? Where the fuck did that come from?
What?
Just give me a minute.
Disco. She knows the reference from the movie. She should.
I gained the ability to speak with animals. I am so excited.
Stop unplugging. Okay.
I dance so bad I do
character.
psychic damage to those who watch.
Ooh.
That's amazing.
That is apparently one of my ranged attacks.
Oh my god, I want to watch that. Oh, it would be like watching like MMORPG character when you put him in dance mode, but their dance mode is to kill people. That'd be great.
I do 1d4 plus 1 damage by dancing.
That's a great go-to right there.
I have a new ranged attack. Like piercing damage. Watch this.
Oh. Man, we didn't even get through all of my bard songs the last game we played. I'm just going to keep them in my pocket for now.
By the way, I took the swashbuckler archetype. Which makes me even sneakier.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't remember seeing dance party on my character sheet before, but I like it. And I'm keeping it.
That is like totally fun.
It's right under unarmed strike. Do any of y'all have this? I love it. I'm keeping it.
Oh, the little glowy thing you click on?
No, the dance part.
Yeah.
I dig it entirely.
Yay, my hit points went up.
Oh, yay. Hit points.
I'm not so squishy. I mean, I'm still squishy, but not as squishy.
All right.
Another spell.
I'll be right back.
I can't do anything until I actually go through my.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
I'm adding that one.
So, all those spells, Becky, you'll need to do the research and spend the money to copy them into your spell book.
So, they'll have a gold and silver cost in the when I look them up, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be my Saturday afternoon fun. So boring.
So, then once you level, I'll share this again. Where's my share screen?
In the morning, you'll notice I'm a little bit more hairy.
Right now, I have identified. So I can figure out what it is, and I can find out if it's magical.
Hey, Warren,
Yeah.
I have a ranged attack on D&D Beyond that's not coming through to Foundry, and I want it. Just don't see it.
Let me see here. I'm going to go to my campaigns. And I'm going to go to... Where is it? Wildemount. And we're going to go to Blix here.
Mm-hmm.
And what tab is this attack on?
This is in. Are you talking about? Okay. That's not me. That's Pandora.
Oops, sorry.
But right there on the front page, I can show you where I'm looking at. There it is, right under unarmed strike.
Dance party?
Yep.
Yes.
I dig it in a big way. I'm going to be dancing my ass off.
So, is it the safety dance or is it the other?
Oh. Yeah, you don't have that.
Oh, but I want it.
I know.
Why can she not have?
Because I was playing around with something.
But I like it so much. Oh, well. Sorry, y'all. You do not get to see me moonwalk this evening.
No. All right, so Becky, pay attention here, and who else? I don't know. So I'm gonna double click on Nick. On Nick's character, I'm gonna go to. This is in D&D Beyond, right? No, sorry, this is in Foundry. Let me share my screen real quick again for you, so everybody can see this. I'm gonna go share my screen again, and I'm gonna share this screen here. Share. Do y'all see Nick's character sheet?
Yes, we do.
So there's a B right next to his name.
Right.
I'm going to click that. Becky, do you see this? Looks like she's dropped off again. There's a start button. You can click that, and it will load your character data for you. Again, I went to B, start import right here. Click that, and it imports your updated data, and you can check it. It's not always 100% correct, so you do definitely want to recheck it. Make sure. All right. So you'll go ahead and update your characters in Foundry that way if you like, real quick, and then we'll move on.
I'm updated. I'm gonna be sad forever about Dance Party. You missed it. I
Pandora,
demoed for the group to go away.
Pandora, are you updated?
Yep.
Kate, are you updated? All right, I'll come back to you in a second. Raphael, are you updated?
I'm updated, but I think I can pick more spells, maybe? I don't know.
It should tell you in D&D Beyond what you can select under Manage Spells.
Yeah, it'll give you a count of how many you have selected versus how many you're allowed.
Cantrips 2 out of 3, prepared spells 5. So I can learn one more cantrip.
Does armor class increase with leveling?
Only increases if you increase one of the stats that defines your AC.
Okay.
There. Woohoo!
But with level 3, I don't think we really increase anything other than like your hit points, and you usually get like a special ability or something, or.
Yeah, I'll check out the special ability later. I got to add spells in anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I became a swashbuckler at 3rd level.
Okay, Raphael, you want to import your updated character into D&D Foundry VTT?
Doing that right now.
All right.
Done.
Hey,
Kate, did you get yours done?
I became a werewolf.
Is that why you're
Doing
Harrier?
that right now.
At this
It's
point,
updated. I'm good.
You became a werewolf?
Yeah.
He's furry.
I have some blood curses going on.
Oh,
You're not the
no.
only one.
So, are you actually in your werewolf form now, or are you?
No.
All right. So they don't know as players, just players they do, but the characters they don't.
Yes.
Right.
I'm too old to suffer.
Warren, one of my spells did not come over to Foundry.
Just look at that and see what it is. What spell is it?
My ensnaring strike.
What?
Ensnaring strike.
Let me see here. Let me see if that's a.
It's a paladin spell, or part of my oath.
Yeah, see here. E-N... Oh, I misspelled it. That would help. Yeah, you may have to import the VTT. All right, so try to update your character sheet again in Foundry now.
Okay. Still don't see it in there.
That might just be a problem with the.
I can just manually enter it, I guess.
Well, it'll go away. Let me see if I can figure something out for you here real quick. 1 second. It should be showing up though. If it that's your spells.
I gave him that one and speak with animals, and speak with animals shows up.
What was the other one you did?
All right. So Chris, I'm going to show you this so you know real quick. I think this will solve it for you. I'm going to share my screen again for you.
Lucky.
All right. Let me know when you can see it.
There.
All right. So I'm going to go to Ensnaring Strike right here. I click on it. It appears on the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Customize. You click that, and you can display as an attack. Now, under your actions, it should appear. Let me double check, or maybe it's under. Oh, attack. Ensnaring Strike appears here. Now, I think that'll do that. I'm going to reload you real quick just to check. Still does not appear. Let me go under Attributes, Inventory. Nothing there. Features. Passive abilities, nothing there. Spellbook. Yeah, I just don't see it. It's not showing up in a Foundry. So what you'll need to do in this tool here, you can click right here and you can cast on VTT or display on VTT, and this will then show up in our chat tool somewhere. Or you can do the I think it's the cast on VTT. Okay. Huh. This doesn't seem to be linking up. Yeah, you'll just have to. Unfortunately, just because of time purposes, I'd say we'll look at this later.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It's not perfect, unfortunately. All right, guys, y'all wake up with an uneventful rest, all refreshed, feeling much more attuned to yourselves, and feeling a bit better about your chances going forward. What do y'all wish to do? What do you wish to do?
Kind of want to kill this wisp.
Let's go for it. Kath, you're muted.
So, yeah, I can do
something
magic
with
attacks
file.
again, so I'm good with attacking it.
Are we attacking? Oh, you're talking about the orb. Yeah, let's go back to the orb and see if we can get out. I mean, pretty much we know it's fire, so let's do something.
Just waiting for y'all to tell me what y'all want to do. Talk it out.
I think we're gonna go take out the wisp.
All right.
Sorry, I just realized I'm still muted
That's why we're ignoring you.
this time.
This time, haha.
Well, I'm unmuted now. You're gonna have to me manually.
Sorry, what was that?
So, if that's not your marching order, let me know and I can move you about. But you have to come up the stairs.
Okay.
All right.
I think I'm in front of what's her name? The one that's in front
That's
of me right
easy. That's easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shoot.
easy. That's easy. No, I'm just repeating it so everybody remembers.
It's easy. So you're in the rear, then Raphael, then Blix, Pandora, and then Nick. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. What do y'all wish to do
I'm
at this
feeling,
moment?
feeling particularly aggro against this thing that hurt my friend. So I'll go up to the edge here, see if I can see it. I want to do a perception, see if I hear anything.
It's really dark for you. You're kind of looking west and eastwardly. You see a very faint, subtle light coming from the corridor to the east of you.
All right, I motion to the guys behind me, like where it's at, or that way.
What do you wish to do?
I give everyone a thumbs up, see how they respond.
I'm around the corner. I can't see you yet.
I got 1 thumbs up.
You have 2.
Kill it.
You have 3.
All right, you ready to do this?
Sure.
All right. I am going to use my blood. Let me go over here. Use my blood. 3 fucking 3. And light my sword on fire. And when I do that, I also feel kind of a change coming on.
Yeah?
And it's just like my body starts like changing and get a little bit of length in my teeth, get a little bit bigger. And if anyone is paying attention, become a bit hairier. And the hands on my flaming sword now that you can see, there's like claws like start coming out of my fingernails. And I turn back, I look at everyone, you can see my eyes are glowing a bit.
This seems totally normal.
Hang on, my UI is locked up. Give me a second here.
All right.
Sorry. It happens.
I pull out a
At
book and
least
start taking notes. And start studying you. Part of my character trait. Glowing.
At least it's not one of those things where like lycanthropy syncs up.
Turn around. Come on, turn around. I want to see all of it. Turn around.
Turn around.
Huh.
He's got a tail. Yeah.
It's totally locked up. Go figure that one out.
Pointy ears. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will be observing you every time you're in this form. I want to know more.
Alright, so y'all see in the corridor your friend just like change and warp and shape. Hair pops out of his body, elongated arms, his chest cracks and gets larger, his legs extend and snap, getting an odd animalistic behavior. Just kind of catches you off guard, Blix. You've seen these back in the day in your goblin tribe, and they tend to eat goblins. No, combination of what, a wolf? Kind of, Matthew?
It's part of my backstory. I was approached by one of the lycanthropes. Told me whenever I was ready to come talk to him to join the order. Part of my blood maledict and blood curse or whatever is I can change into a werewolf.
Werewolves in London kind of thing. All right, so
With a Chinese menu in his hand.
So, Blix, you see this monstrosity in front of you. What do you do?
I take several steps back.
Are you in the hybrid form or the full form as a wolf?
I believe it's just hybrid.
All right.
So I can still speak. I can wear armor. Everything about me is normal, other than the enhanced features. So it's not like a true werewolf.
As you finish standing up and like you're on your hind legs, and you kind of look back, Nick's eyes are really, Blix's eyes are really large, and she's got her weapon up, like in a defensive position, is backed away from you. And you're like, looking back at her. Eyes kind of beady, glowing. What do you
I
do?
look back. I give her a thumbs up. It's like, are you ready to do this?
What's your reaction, Blix?
Come on, Blix.
All right, what do you do?
Thumbs up from far away. Apparently.
Right. Flaming sword. Werewolf hybrid. Let's kill this thing. I go into the tunnel towards the glowy wisp thing.
All right. Yeah, you round the corner. You can move yourself. You see a slight glow to the east of you. It's not moving or anything. It's just kind of, as you're around the corner, you suddenly see it, and as you come into vision of it, and it sees you, or perhaps you aren't being stealthy, right?
I have a flaming sword, so no.
All right. It suddenly flares up in its brightness, almost like in a defensive manner, as it flares and brightens, and it solidifies, and the halo of tendrils of light dancing around its body, coronas of fire, if you will, but light instead. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Bringing up the tail again.
All right.
Yeah.
You had a nice view.
All right.
It's true.
It goes first, Nick. Nick. It sees you. It immediately moves in. Does a life drain effect on you. Consume life. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 10. Oh, you fail.
Yep.
You immediately go unconscious? Wow, that's an easy roll, too. Y'all see
no.
Nick. Well, nobody sees Nick. In the corridor, you're a rah! You're a whoosh! And the light flares out and pulses, and it gets quiet. And you hear that. Woo, 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 woo.
It ate again.
Heck.
All right. Blix, you're up. What do you do? I'm sorry, Nick. That's so anticlimactic.
Yeah, I know.
I step up, and so I've moved 10 feet.
You
And
see your friend on the ground, and a glowing
don't
bright light to the southeast, or east, south, southeast, whatever.
All right, yeah, from here I can see it. So I'm gonna shoot it for whatever that's worth with my bow and my +1 arrow.
You're gonna take. It's gonna get a lot of cover from that angle.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
How about there?
Not as much, but some. None there.
All right. Okay.
Nice.
That's a hit. Solid hit.
Okay. It's piercing damage, though.
Magical?
Yes.
The magical bow, a magical arrow?
Magical arrow.
All right. Yeah, it's magical. It hits it, sinks into it, and it solidly hits it. You see more shards of its ethereal form get shredded from your attack.
And then I'm going to use the remainder of my move to come back here.
All right.
And then I'm going to shout back to the group that Nick is down.
I've also turned back into a regular human.
You do? Okay. Yeah, as you stand over and you fire off an arrow, his body snaps and cracks beneath your feet, and he goes back to a normal shape. There's no visible wound on his body at all, but he looks lifeless and dead beneath your legs as he morphs back into a human shape. All right, Kazidi, you're up.
Okay, so the orb's dead. No. Okay, I need to go to where this is, so I'm just going to settle myself down.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move you.
Where does that put me? Yeah, please. As close as I can get.
With 30, yes. You can do double. You can do a double move, but then you can't attack. I don't think.
No, because I don't have a bonus action.
You double move.
Kind of. Get me as close to Blix as possible, without going in front of Blix. I'll just, just out of the way, but somewhere where I can get in the room next time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, fire people.
Pandora, you're up.
Alright. 1, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna hide right there.
Give me a hide roll, please. Hidden. Thank you. All right. Up next, Nick, death save, please.
Death save.
Roll a 20 and stabilize. Or roll a 1 and get 2 failures.
Please don't die.
It's a roll of 1d20, that's all you gotta do.
Yeah, I was looking on the thing, but it's not there. It's 20.
Yeah, where is that on here, I wonder?
Oh no, it used to be on there. 17.
Weird.
Yeah, it used to be on the picture where you could like click on it.
It's different on each.
And maybe that's because my hit points are still 22. My hit points should be 0, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Looking for the death save, it's right above exhaustion.
Yeah,
Right
but it used
below.
to be like you could like click on your picture and then you could do the death save there.
Yeah, it's just Foundry has a lot of different layout styles for the character sheets, and on this particular one, it's just in a different location.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One that lets you favorites, this one doesn't.
I removed a bunch of character sheets because they were slowing the game down, JavaScript-wise.
Mhm.
Just simplified it. All right, so you have 1 death save. I put that on there for you.
Yeah, that's all.
All right, that's Nick. Raphael, what do you do?
So, only thing that I can do right now is move forward, I think. But everything is dark.
Is that it?
I think that's as far as I can move.
All right. All right. Suddenly the wispy shape vanishes from sight. The light disappears. The corridor gets plunged into darkness. And is no longer in y'all's vision. What do
So
y'all-
we're no longer in combat?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, then I'm going to go over to Nick, and I'm going to And now I can do my cantrip of spare the dying. So that stabilizes him, and then I will use my wand, cure wounds.
First level, second, third, or fourth?
Second.
Okay. Roll.
Let's see. No, it won't let me select second, so I'll just do first level.
All right.
Cast spell. Healing. Normal. 3.
If you cast it second, you can roll again. You just don't.
Okay.
You just don't include the. Is it +4? 2d8 +4? I don't know if you double that. Yeah, just roll another d8 +2.
Okay.
That's 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11 points restored to you. All right, Nick, you wake up, looking over your friend Raphael, pulling the wand away from you as your wounds. Well, there's no wounds, but you feel a warmth coming back to your body.
I kind of sit up and shake my head. It's like, what happened?
It ate you.
That it did indeed.
Not good at all.
It sucked your soul out.
And not in a sexy good way.
Yeah, sadly. You did not enjoy it. We saw the look of terror.
All right, I get up. I stand up.
Uh-huh.
I stand up.
Okay. What do y'all wish to do at this time?
I want to go west.
I follow Pandora.
All right. So what do you do in Pandora?
I want to go down this hall and see where it goes.
All right, so the corridor continues down westerly for a short distance. There's a slight jig northward, and then eastwardly. It ends in a statue of a serpentine shape and form. It looks like a snake. The upper body is of a snake form, and it melds into a humanoid shape in the bottom, like a human, if you would. Its skin, though, is etched and carved to very much resemble a snake's skin across its body. It's old, it's ancient, but in still decent condition considering.
I reach out and touch it and see if it does anything.
You reach out, carefully touch it.
Touch faith.
Nothing happens.
Okay, let's go back.
Did we ever check to see if the door that closed behind us can be reopened?
We have not.
That's what we're going to do.
Who's going to do it?
I'll go since I have the longest limbs and can probably climb easiest.
You make your way back up to the door, or wall, actually. It's not an actual door.
And I look around and feel around for any...
Give me a blind investigation check, please. You don't find anything.
I try and smash my shoulder into it. See if I can get it to move.
Make a. You're going to smash the wall with your shoulder, okay?
Would that be strength?
2 points of smashing damage and 4 points of humiliation damage.
Right? Nothing seems to happen.
All right, so I come back down the stairs. Tell everybody that I couldn't get the door open. It just looked like a solid wall.
Let's go try to figure out that room with the golden pyramids. It's a puzzle. We got to figure it out.
Well, there's one room we haven't been to at all yet. Granted,
Where's
it's also
that?
where the wisp is.
Oh, yeah, let's go there. Lead on, Raphael. It was your idea.
Yep. So
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay.
Us shiny balls of light will be standing in the back. Dick.
Foundry's telling me there's no active game session.
Yeah, I just had a crash. Give me 1 second here. I'm relaunching it. I don't know what the hell happened.
I'm glad it's not just me.
No, it's not. Yeah, just a second. Well, let's see here. All right. Y'all should be able to get back in now. Are y'all able to? You may have to read.
Interesting.
All right.
Just tells me the game is paused.
Lix is in.
You need to reload your browser.
Okay.
I'm
Hit
back.
refresh.
All right. So what'd you give me on your strength check here? Or athletics check, either one, to bust open the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you rear back Pandora, and you slam into the where you think the door should be, and you just hit solid stone. And it actually hurts quite a bit, but doesn't do any physical damage to you. You can try it a few more times, but nothing budges.
All right. So I come back down to the group, tell them it doesn't move. Raphael, are you gonna go investigate that room?
Yeah, I don't see anything at the moment. Like, I mean, I see my token, I see Blix, but I think
There's no room there. It was just a
Yeah.
dead end.
Just a dead end.
So the only way to go is back to the throne room.
Yep. The temple room.
All right.
All right.
Do you want me to heal you right quick, Nick? Some more,
Yes.
or do you have a potion you could take?
I gave my potion to Pandy.
Okay.
I'll give you one of mine.
And it's
I have a 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. All right. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
So what do y'all do at this point? You're back in the room where y'all taking a short rest.
Let's go into.
Back into the room.
Yep.
Say we took a short rest.
A
Or
long
the
rest.
long
I'm
rest.
sorry, long rest.
Okay.
So you're back in the room again. Again, you have a northern pyramid, a southern pyramid, 4 discs on the floor with various shapes in them with number of sides on them. You see writing on the wall, it says "Beware Serpian." You see an altar that has a cloth across it, filigree, and the words "Beware Serpian" on it also. a pile of bones and stones, which some are on the disc, but not all. What do y'all wish to do?
We probably need to step on these little stone things. Last time they like shocked us or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to use my tokenizer requires upload of something. Notify your game master. We try that again. It didn't appear. All right.
You're hereby notified.
So I'm going to use history or religion. I think I'm going to use knowledge history.
Kate, are you staying back in that chamber or are you moving into the room?
I was gonna move to where they were going, but I just closed my browser trying to fix the tablet.
I'll put you
So hold
next.
on.
I'll put you next to Nick then. Okay, so what are you doing? You're doing a knowledge history to check what, Raphael?
To see if beware serpents, the phrase serpents sticks out.
So serpents
My note.
for you, it's an old dialect of the word serpent or serpents. It refers to snakes.
Let's try one disc at a time.
Go for it.
So what are y'all doing?
I mean, when we stood on the discs, we got a reaction. It just wasn't the one we wanted. Maybe if we do them in a different order or something.
So again, you have two pyramids coated with gold foil. You have the words "Beware of serpents" on the walls. 3 on the north, 3 on the south, 2 on the west, 2 on the east, and 1 on the altar. You have the various discs on the floor. If you zoom up, you'll see the disc on the north corner has a multi-shaped in it. The one on the east has a line in it. The one to the south has 2 lines in it. And the one to the west on the bottom has a square in it. And that's what you see in the room.
Can the discs be rotated at all?
They make a strength check.
So there's 11 beware serpents.
Yep.
Warnings.
Uh-huh. No, you try and crank insanely hard, and it just does not budge. Your muscles bulge with amazing strength, and nothing happens.
Okay.
So what if? All right. So if there's 11 warnings, and there's the number of lines on each disc, in total has to equal 11. Well, not on each disc, but when added up.
It equals
So
15.
8,
So it's
plus
8, 2, and 1.
8, 2, and 1 exactly.
Ah. All right.
Okay, don't
I'll
do
go
the
stand on
square.
the one again.
Okay.
I'll stand on the 2 again.
Okay.
I'm standing on the 8.
Anything else occurring? Or was that it?
That's
I'm
it.
just gonna stand in the middle.
Okay.
I whisper, beware serpent.
Right,
After just
right there.
after just a few moments, you hear a hissing noise and a sliding noise and a and as that happens, you see in the northeasterly corner a door open up, leading beyond.
Woohoo! I'm 2 for 2 on the puzzles.
Good job.
All right,
Yay,
this is
Raphael!
actually a good spot for us to stop for the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this. Good job, everybody. High five. High five. High five.
Way to
So
figure it out.
You did a good job. Took a while, but yeah. Let me see here. You killed. No, it got away, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did not kill it. Okay, but you did
We,
solve the
we
puzzle.
killed one, but not the other.
You solved pyramid room puzzle. And that was worth 200 experience points. All right. And we'll keep track of that for the next game. Don't put that on your character sheet yet. I'll give you the total after you solve the next area. Or deal with the challenges that are there. Okay? I hope you had fun tonight. I know the combat's not as much as like a regular game, but it's a little puzzly here tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah.
This is fun as hell. I love this.
All right.
I tell Blix not to worry about my little change. It's just something I'm dealing with.
It's puberty. It's puberty.
I still like you,
I'm
Nick.
just fair warning you, I'm going to be like really writing and notating everything you do for my character. I love new creatures.
I like you. Nick. It's going to take me some time, Matthew, to get comfortable with this change.
I understand.
And also, now we have a dog and a cat in the party.
2 dogs actually, but you don't know that yet because I haven't transformed.
Great, I'm outnumbered.
Just wait till the first full moon comes around, and we'll both be howling at the moon.
It's all right. I have a pet goblin, so. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody. See you
Good night,
next week.
y'all.
You'll have a good night. Ciao.
Be well, y'all.
Night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.